Do you have a problem with spin selling? Hi there, I'm Perry. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm actually talking about the problem statement within spin selling, the methodology by Neil Rackham. Now let me get to the core piece here. You've got to have a list of questions. Because at the end of the day, Sales 101 is you need to understand the problem for your client or your prospect. That is, you're looking for the challenge, the thing that they want to change, the thing that they want to improve, the thing that they want to get rid of. Because remember, a buying cycle is to improve or change their situation. So the problem statement is all about asking them a list of questions that will hone you into what their desire is to fix that problem. And the one thing that I'm going to remind you of here is ask once and ask often in a different way. Because a second ago I said, have a list of questions. But the reality is, if you turned up to a meeting or a call and you just barrage the client or the prospect with a whole lot of questions, guess what? They're probably going to go, whoa, hang on a sec. You're asking me all these questions. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Share some information that I want. Because people become savvy or aware of question after question after question, and some of them will shut you down. So you've got to be looking at various things. Now, I'm going to roll off a couple of questions that you can think of, and in future videos on some of the content that I'm releasing online, you can look up a larger list of questions. So here's a couple of questions that you can ponder that may or may not be relevant to your situation for the kind of questions you need to ask your client. You can tweak them, you can change them, you can make them your own, or you can always contact me and I can give you a couple of suggestions. So here goes for a couple of ideas. You can ask the client, how cost prohibitive is it for you to continue with blah, blah, blah? Blah, blah, blah means that fill in of what they're doing at the moment. Here's another question. Do you have processes that fail like this? What have you done before to attempt to alleviate yourself of this particular situation? Another question. Have you ever been unable to access, fill in the bit? Another one, what's the biggest obstacle or challenge that you or your team or your organization is facing with blah, 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 that process, that requirement, that system? And then the last one is, what are the disadvantages of this current situation for system blah, 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 for process blah, blah, blah? So you kind of get the gist. What you're doing is, generally speaking, and I did throw in one or two closed-ended questions, you're asking an open-ended question to get them talking about that particular problem or challenge as it is at the moment. You're discovering where they are at the moment with that particular problem. Now, I'm going to pause there because I want to keep this as succinct as possible. But let me tell you openly, if you've got any questions regarding anything sales or business development related, don't hesitate to leave a comment, or you can always send me an email. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the like button below. In the meantime, thanks for watching.